Hey, what's up? It's Andy, and today I want to show you an AI voice note transcription automation that I have created so you can quickly note something down, whether it's on your Android or Apple phone, and you can easily take that and send it to the platform that you want. For example, for me, it is in Notion where I get the entire transcript and don't pause the video and look through it because you'll find that I ordered a Hawaiian pizza with pineapple on it. Also, if you never set up an automation before and you want to do this voice to transcription automation, anybody can do this. It's completely for beginners. Now, if you want to download and import this blueprint so you don't have to create it for yourself, you can find it inside of the AI Made Automation community here under Copy My Automations, where you can just download the blueprint and then import it directly by using these three dots and clicking on Import Blueprint. But I'm going to show you how to set this up step by step from scratch as well. So let's get into it. So here inside of Make, I'm just going to click on Create a New Scenario, and I'm going to name it AI Voice Transcript Test. And the first thing that you need to know about this is that we're going to trigger it on a Drive upload. And this is because whether you use Apple or Android, or even if you record on your computer, you can instantly upload that to Drive, and then that triggers the automation. So what we're going to do is watch for files in folder inside of Google Drive. So this is the trigger we're looking for, watch files in a folder. We're going to click on that, and then we need to set up the connection. So I've set this up before. If you haven't, there is a bit of steps that you have to do in order to do that. Just click on Add, and there are some instructions here on how to set it up. But what we're going to do is we're going to watch files by created time. So every time somebody drops a link in there or we drop a file, it's going to be updated. I'm going to click on Share with Me. You need to find a folder that you have in here. I have called mine AI Mate Voice Note. That is in here in Google Drive. So I'm going to go back, find the folder AI Mate. I believe I need to go to a second part here, Google Share Drive, because I'm accessing a shared drive here. I need to select the folder to be watched, which is the AI Andy Mate Voice. We need to go to the second one first, the main. Then we're going to go to the AI Mate Voice Notes, as you can see here. Awesome. File types to watch. You can watch for all of these other things. I'm just going to keep it on all, and limit of executions, we're going to do 1. This could be if you have multiple different ones that you want to do. It's an important key point or field to keep in there. Also for this demonstration, I'm going to choose manually. And actually, what I'm going to do, since this is an AI voice transcript, I'm actually going to start a voice transcript right now. So on my iPhone here, I'm going to start a transcription. I'm going to just start on voice recording here. And yeah, now it's recording on my phone. And I'll show you how it works when I'm going to upload that later, and how the automation works when it's fully completed. So I'm going to choose manually one of the other ones that I've set up in the past to get that voice note. And then I'm going to add another module. The second module we need is a download a file. This is one of the most powerful modules that you can have inside of Make, in my opinion, because it actually gives you a file, which is really awesome. Now, for the file ID, we're going to select from a list. Actually, can we just run this module and get the file ID? Let's see if we can. I'm going to open this, and then we're going to try to find the file ID here, which is in the top. This is really nice because then we don't have to manually search for it every time. And that is the file that's going to be downloaded. So I'm just going to run this because then we get the actual file so we can use it in the next step. And I'm going to actually just run the entire thing here in the beginning so we get that to work as well. Again, choose where to start, choose manually, select one of your previous generations, especially when it's time-based automation. This saves a lot of time. So click here, run, and there we go. Now we've downloaded the file. And I'll show you why this becomes so powerful when we go to the next step. And that is where we enter the zero code kit. So zero code is really awesome because you can upload a file and we can transcribe it. There's actually a lot more that you can do here, but this is the exact one that we're going to use. So I'm going to click on that. And then in the URL here, I'm going to go to Google Drive. I'm going to go down to the second module here where we have a shareable, not the web link, but here we got the web content link. This is the most important part. So I'm going to click on that, click on OK, and then we're going to go to the next part. And what we're going to do then is to create a page in Notion. So basically, you kind of get the steps that we have created here. It takes the audio file, it transcribes the audio file, and now we're going to send that to anywhere. So whether that's for you, a note, or something different where you store your files, you can integrate anything into this. So I use Notion, so I'm going to select Notion as my place to get sent this text. It could obviously be a Google Docs as well if you want to send it there, or into any management software. Here in the parent page, I'm actually going to click here, and then I believe we have a search here, which I'm going to select the AI voice transcripts. How that one looks in the Notion is that I just have a blank page. We select the parent page, that is this, and then it creates a new page every time we do this automation. Pretty simple stuff. I'm going to make the title the name of the file that we're downloading. I'm also going to add content objects where we're going to add a paragraph. And here we're going to add text. We're going to make the type text as well. And the content, we're going to get the transcribe audio file. So let's click on that. You can add more things here. We're not going to need it. So we're going to click on OK here as well. I actually realized there is a way to make this automation that I made even simpler. If you want to make it even simpler, I'll share that with you in a minute. After we created the page, we're going to use the rephrase too long. So you can get a sort of summary of the entire text as a whole as well. Say it's 7 minutes of you just blabbering about. It's nice to just get a quick summary so you can come back to it later and see, oh, what was I actually talking about here? It's really nice to get that summary. So we're going to find the zero code kit output text here. Let's see. It is only a text output, which makes it simple, but let's see. Code. I don't think we have. We're actually just going to use the transcribe audio file in here. So transcribe audio file here. And then we're going to add a update page. Should I just update it while I'm doing this? Yeah, because actually what we want to do is to have this Notion aspect at the end. So I'm actually going to make the automation better while I'm doing it right now. I'll add this to this. And then at the end here, we'll add this to Notion. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have the rephrased text come right after the entire text itself. So we could add this as a new item, or we could just do content space and then the summarized. I'm going to try to do that. Summary, and then I'm going to add the text from the rephrase too long to read the text. Awesome. So we just made it a lot simpler, saving on one module here, which is always nice to make it even simpler. So there we go. We have everything set up. Yeah, we even have the Notion set up here with the text and everything like that. And so let's see how it works. If I'm going to just run it, let's try to run it, and I'm going to set up a schedule. As you can see, hopefully from my camera, we have audio recording that's 6 minutes long. I'm going to stop that. And then I'm going to click on done. I would want to kind of test this before we start, but let's try to test it here live together. I'm going to click on this so it's on, and we're going to run it every 1 minute. So it's really quick on this one. I don't recommend this for without testing purposes. I'll click on OK. I'll make sure that it's saved. And then I'll go out and make sure that it's on as well in the top right. As you can see, this is kind of the publish or on button. And then on my phone, so say you did a voice transcript, I'm going to click on, so depending on what phone you have, I'm going to click on share. I'm going to click on Google Drive. Then I'm going to find the folder. So I'm going to go into my shared drives and the FL shared and the main, and then we have the AI voice notes. So that is where I'm going to save it. It's the exact same folder that you guys have seen. So let's click on save here. I'll click on upload. This one is 3 megabytes and the maximum megabyte length is 25 megabytes. So make sure that it's within that. If you try to upload an entire meeting, you can do that, but just make sure the file size is small. If it's big, you can also compress it to make it smaller so it works with this. But look at this. We actually got something happening in the history. So let me see without me actually. There we go. It is actually running on my screen. As you can see, it's downloading the file, transcribing the audio file. So it's 6 minutes long, and it's basically everything I said in this video is included in this video, or in this transcription rather. So it's going to take a little bit of time or this is the longest one because it's going to take that file, obviously. Then we're going to rephrase this. This is usually pretty quick. And then we create the Notion page, and let's see what happened. We open our Notion, and there we got the number 4 here. And if we click on it, you can see that we get the entire text transcribed, and then we get a summary at the end saying the user is explaining how to automate the process of transcribing an audio file and storing transcription into Notion using a combination of different modules. As you can see, there are many, many, many different use cases that you can use this for. You can literally, I've seen people use voice notes to turn that into a Python script. I've seen them even create it into web links with HTML and JavaScript and everything like that just by using voice notes. So this is really powerful stuff if you know how to use it, as well as how to integrate ChatGPT as well. You can obviously use ChatGPT on this text to create emails, to create content, to create any type of things you want. That is going to be today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget that in the description below, you can get access to our AI Made School community. So you can download this blueprint, as well as many other blueprints, and of course, making automations together. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.